Get ahead of your content marketing, 1 month of content within 1 hour. So you're a business owner, you can't do YouTube like a content creator. You're gonna burn out, you're gonna quit YouTube, and on the extreme case, you're gonna fail your business. Hi, I'm Helmi. I burned $15,000 on YouTube coaches and consultants, and all they taught me was how to go viral. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work for most business owners. And my current paying client told me that they found me from my low view videos that were just me telling a story. So I reverse engineered why that worked. And now I help coaches, consultants, founders get clients from YouTube too without becoming a full-time YouTuber. So it took me years and trial and error of, occasionally losing my mind to figure out how to get good at making content and batch them like how I do right now. So in this video, you're gonna master content batching for your brand. And this will include planning your videos to batch. Number two, we're gonna know how what to say in these videos. And number three, we're gonna share a little secret so you can content batch max it. All right, we're gonna go with point number one, which is plan the videos to batch. So if you approach YouTube as a content creator and not a business owner, that way of doing things is a lot of effort. And if you keep making YouTube videos one by one, just like these guys keep telling you to do, you'll eventually run out of steam and then you're gonna quit YouTube. So the key to posting content without burning out is to plan only one thing, which is your long form YouTube videos. The long form YouTube video becomes your seed. And then the rest of the content, like shorts, reels, LinkedIn posts, emails, all are derived from the long form content. So don't look at it as like, okay, YouTube video is this, and the shorts is another thing, and then email is another thing, LinkedIn is another thing. If you're a solopreneur, you just don't have the capacity to do that. There's just too many things. But if you just focus on one thing, which is the long form YouTube video, you focus doing a really good job with that, and then the rest of the content is extracted from the long form with the help of AI. That's a much smarter way to do it, and that's exactly how Nikki does it. So let's give you an example. Like instead of you trying to post one video a week, or you try to create content every day, you're gonna burn out. Why don't you allocate 1 hour in a month? Just pick one day, 1 hour, and in that 1 hour, you're gonna record this one really long live stream or like this really long video, just like how I'm doing right now. Later on, you're gonna chop this up into the long form YouTube videos. So I'm just gonna show you a diagram so it's easier to digest. All right, okay, so you see this? Content plus AI agent help. So let's say before you're able to batch record anything, you need to have like 3 to 4 YouTube scripts ready to go. And the YouTube scripts could be on Notion or Google Docs, doesn't really matter. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to allocate that one time to just batch record all 3 or 4 videos back to back. Now you can batch record it manually, or you can just live stream the whole thing, just like how I am doing right now. Then later on in the AI software, you can extract the 3 to 4 long form YouTube videos as a standalone YouTube video, right? And I use Riverside for this. And the cool thing is you can use the same software to extract shorts from that long form video. So each YouTube long form can have multiple short form videos. So if you really think about it, the bulk of the work is the writing the script here, and then you record 1 hour in a month. And then the software can help you extract the 3 long form YouTube videos and extract a lot of shorts from those individual long form YouTube videos. So just from like an hour worth of work, maybe 2 hours, you get all of the stuff that you can just space out throughout the whole month. It's crazy. And if you really want to extend the mileage of your content, you can pick any one of these and then use this software called Botato, which is an AI, helps repurpose the long form video into social media posts. And that could be email, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube community, tweet, threads. So as you can see here, by doing the bulk of the work here, you can get all of this. It could be like your whole month worth of content. If you're really gangster, this could be like your 2 month worth of content. All right, so now you know the content repurposing plan. What type of content should you batch? Like, can you batch any type of content? Well, this is why before you start content batching, you need to understand roughly what is your content strategy. And there's generally 3 types of content or videos that you produce to get clients. All right, so there's 3 types of content that you're going to make on your YouTube videos. And each of them are doing 3 different things. So the first one, 40% of your content quota should be zoomed out content, meaning it's really broad topics within your niche or adjacent niche. And then the whole point of this is to tackle external limiting beliefs about your offer. So for example, I help business owners get clients from YouTube. They're going to blame something externally. So that could be like, hey, the algorithm hates me, so I can make a video about that. These kind of videos are trying to get more views, is going to be less specific. Then the second type is 40%, which is going to be zoomed in. These are videos solving specific problems for your ideal clients. This is something that they're probably searching for, and they have limiting beliefs around the vehicle. YouTube wouldn't work for me. So they're tackling the vehicle. The vehicle is not working for them for some reason, right? So they're tackling that. And then these videos are basically a bunch of how-tos and case studies to show that it's going to work for people like you. And then the last type is 20%, which is thought leadership. So these are personal stories, or you just talk to a client and then you learn something, you want to share the insight. That's where this leaves in. So this tackles the internal identity belief for your target audience. So this is like, I don't want to be an influencer. So this could be sharing your origin and struggle stories or your behind the scene builds, right? So for most of you, when you make content, you want to batch, it's most likely is going to be this part right here. The zoomed in content, which is specific problem solving videos. How I did this, how to do this, how to solve this. You're going to focus a lot on here with occasional a little bit here, but mostly you're going to be doing a lot of specific solving videos. So now you have another question. All right, so I need to batch videos where I solve specific problems for my clients. But where do I get the ideas, the video ideas for this thing? Right? Like, how do I know what problems do my clients have? So you need to create a hell to heaven diagram. So basically your offer or the service that you're selling is helping your ideal clients go from hell to heaven. So in this diagram, hell is on the left side right here. They want to get into heaven on the green side on this side over here. Your offer is helping them get from here to here. But in order for them to get from hell to heaven, there's a bunch of steps in between. So there's usually 3 to 5 main steps they got to do. So in my case, there's 4. So they have to figure out how to stand out online. They have to extract video ideas. Then they need to know how to record simple videos quickly. Then they need to have some sort of simple system to turn the views into leads, customers, and clients. When you do all this, eventually you will get from no clients from YouTube to getting clients from YouTube. So that's my hell to heaven journey. So you need to map out yours. What does yours look like? So where to get the video ideas? Remember that there's these 4 steps, right? So each and every one of these steps will have a bunch of mini questions within that. So for example, how to stand out online. They could be like, why is my videos not getting views? Why is nobody clicking on my thumbnails? It's because they're not standing out online, right? So just answer all these questions. Extract video ideas. So that's what I'm teaching them. But the problem that they're facing is that I don't know what videos to make. Or I keep copying other people, but it's not converting. Stuff like that. So every step along the way would have some mini questions along with it. So you're trying to batch record and make as many of these videos as possible. All right, is this making sense? So be honest, do you plan your content right now or do you just wing it? Comment down below. So now you know the topics you want to batch. How do you know what to say in each every one of these videos? So that's point number 2. Let's talk about the hybrid scripting method. Now this whole batch creating content only works if you have the finished scripts ready before you batch record. Again, you can't wing your videos. It just doesn't work that way. So for example, let's say on next Monday, you want to batch record 4 long form YouTube videos. So you must get those 4 scripts ready before Monday comes around. So if you're writing scripts like a content creator, it's gonna take you forever to get those 4 scripts ready, right? And I had to figure out how can I get these 3-4 scripts ready every week without spending too much time writing so I don't burn out. And I tested a bunch of scripting methods and I figured out what works for me. And I'm pretty sure this will work for a lot of business owners as well because this is what I teach my clients. I'm going to share with you my scripting framework that I can whip out one script within 30 minutes and this is the kind of video that will attract clients. I'm just going to walk you through here quickly. I have a dedicated video on how to use this script and there's a template down below if you want to download that for the script. So the first section is you got to have a clear purpose of your video. What is the outcome your client wants when they watch this video? Type that in. What is the contrarian take on how to achieve this outcome? Map out 3 to 5 steps to reach this contrarian outcome. Then you would have the hook. What is the problem you're trying to fix? One sentence, what is the stakes? So if they don't do what you're telling them to do, what's going to happen to them? Then a quick backstory of who you are, why you're qualified to teach this, and then what are they going to get if they continue watching this video. Then it follows to the body, which is the 3 to 5 points that you're trying to teach in each video. And each of those points would follow a classic storytelling framework, which is mirror, stakes, aha moment, the bridge, and then the actual teachings. So you do this for all the points that you have. You either have between 3 to 5, and then at the end you would have a call to action. Now you've learned how to do this, but you probably don't know how to do this one next. So watch this video next. So now you make a binge effect. So people want to watch the next one or the next one. So tell me, how do you script your videos? Do you script it at all? Is it a bullet point for you? Is it a complete winging it situation for you? Comment down below. If you like how I script my videos and you want a template of that, there's a free template you can download, link in the description below. All right, let's go to point number 3, which is the secrets to content batch maxing. Now, it's going to take you some experience to get to this level, but it's good to know what you can work your way up to. So when you start to want to batch record 3, 4, maybe 5 videos, you start to notice something. When you want to record yourself, all these 5 videos, you feel like this massive pressure to perform. Basically, you overthink, right? You judge yourself, you delete it, you retake it again, then you spend hours recording these videos where it's supposed to just take you 1 max. So I had to figure out, okay, how can I batch record these videos back to back? And I want to get into the flow of just creating content, and I don't care. I'm gonna make a little bit of mistakes here and there. That's fine, whatever. Just get in the flow, just talk naturally, and just record these videos back to back. Like, how can I get into that flow quickly? Before I start dreading making content for YouTube and eventually quit. Quick backstory. So I was watching Nikki Saunders' live stream this one day. She made a live stream about how to make a live stream and then how to repurpose the live stream into long form content. I was quite surprised that the way she explained it makes the whole process a lot easier. And I think it's genius. So instead of me recording individual videos one by one and then uploading that to my computer, which all this takes time, what she does is she just basically compile all these scripts together and then just record it on a live stream. And then she used an AI tool to repurpose that long live stream into shorter long form videos and then into shorts. It was genius. So she teaches this in her live stream. It's like 2.5 hours long. So to save you some time, I'm just going to tell you how it works. So we're going to go to her channel right now. She's doing really well for herself. She's growing really fast. She starts with live. So every week she would have some live. Sometimes she's 1 live every 2 weeks, but generally we can say 1 live a week. Every live is about 1 hour minimum, 2 hours, 3 hours. So this is where she goes really deep, teaches all her stuff. So that's basically 3, 4, 5 long form videos back to back. Then she takes this live stream and then she chops it up into long form videos. So if you go to videos here, this is her long form videos. And the long form videos is typically like what, 10 minutes? Maybe 15 minutes around there, the average for a normal long form YouTube video. But these are all came from that live stream. So she didn't record the thing over and over again. She recorded once. And from this long form, she extracted even more shorts. And this is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Do you get this? You go to live, you live. Okay, let's go back to this. Look at this. This is what she's doing. She gets a bunch of scripts ready, 3 to 5 scripts that represent 3 to 5 long form YouTube video. She batch record the whole thing, but in her case, she just live stream it, which is smarter, I think, because now you have a live stream on your YouTube channel as well. Then, once you're done recording the 1 hour, 2 hour thing, she would use AI software to chop them up into these YouTube videos. YouTube video 1, YouTube video 2, YouTube video 3, which is this thing. These are all the chopped up YouTube videos between 10 minutes to 15 minutes, right? And then she used the same AI repurposing software to extract the shorts from it as well. And then she used another AI to repurpose these extracted shorts to create social media posts for her emails, for LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube community, tweet, threads, whatever. It's genius. Because I thought we have to record native content for each platform. But you don't have to do that anymore with this live stream workflow. Is this making sense? Genius, man. So there you go. Now you know how to get like 1 month worth of content recorded in 1 hour. So you're free to do other things in your business, like serve your clients and whatnot, find new clients. That's what you're supposed to do. Now you might be wondering, okay, in order for me to make this content batching work, I need to have those 3 to 4, 5 scripts ready. And I don't have that much time to create these scripts. So how do I do that fast? Luckily for you, I have a scripting framework video on how to get one script done within 30 minutes. Watch this video next.